Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am going to show you what we are doing for our microbiology unit. This is a 6-week unit that we will be starting very soon, but I kind of wanted to show you now what it's about and what we're going to be doing. So this is Intro to Microbiology. It is by Wonder House Creative. I found this unit on Etsy, which I was so stoked when I did because one, it is generated towards older kids, which is great. Etsy's great for finding everything young, but I've been having a very difficult time finding anything that isn't the normal curriculum that you find online. Such as the box curriculum. So when I found this, I was so excited and I went ahead and purchased it. So I'm going to go through it a little bit and kind of show you what we're going to be doing. Again, we're going to start this in just a few weeks, probably the beginning of June. And we're going to just dive into it as much as we can, and hopefully it will turn out to be a really awesome unit. All right, so diving right in. The first page we have the calendar. So she had provided everything out for schedule-wise, and this is great. I love when anyone can do this because as a working mom, this is definitely a go-to that just kind of takes one step out of my day that I need to take time for. So she has timeline, 18 lessons. This is 3 times a week for 6 weeks. We will probably be only doing it 2 times a week. Not sure yet. I guess we'll kind of play around and see. We may be doing it 3 times a week. But nonetheless, for about 6 weeks. And then each box is the lesson plan, so you can plan ahead. The next page is a deep dive. So we have the history, geography, science, intro to microbiology, language arts, life skills, art, and math. Now, I'm not going to go through every lesson, but I do kind of want to show you some key things in here that we're really excited to do and that I wanted to share with you guys. And at a glance, we have the supply list. Again, another great thing. I'm glad I can get everything ahead of time. That way we're just ready to rock and roll with it. There are QR codes throughout the lessons so that we can do extra things, watch videos and those kinds of things. So definitely looking forward to that part. We have the scientific method. So everything's kind of broken down into a circle: observe, question, hypothesis, experiment, analyze, and then the conclusion of all of it. It goes on into the history of the microscope, and I don't even know that, so I'm actually looking forward to learning that as well. And then it breaks down the history of the microscope here with timelines again, which is awesome. We have functions of the microscope, and then we also have, I'm going to try to show you this really quick here. So we'll be learning about all the parts, which is great. Again, I don't even know all of them, so this will be a good lesson for Mama Bear as well. And if I can get the page to turn, then you'll have a quiz on it too. And it's like this through the entire unit, so there are things like this, which is really neat. So here, I will show you an example of a QR code. This is the functions of a microscope. So we got the part and the function. Everything's in there. And then try it out. We also have a QR code down here to watch a video on how to use a microscope. Again, really excited about this kind of stuff. Next, we have guess what is magnified. So there's little pictures. The kids can write their answers and what they think it is. And then, of course, I have the answer key on what they actually are. And yes, this does come with an answer key. I forgot to mention that. That is a big, big plus in my book. So it goes on to show you how to prepare for slides, how to look under the microscope at these slides, what you see, what you need to look for, things like that. This one I'm excited to see So there's a bunch of slides here, and the kids have to fill in what they would like to put under the microscope and explore for themselves. It goes into animal structure, cell structure. So we got that kind of thing going on. And then also a quiz, like I said, they will have to answer and so on. And there's also a plant cell one in here. Another one that will be fun to do is fingerprints. We will be looking at food under the microscope. So we have like things like yogurt that we will be looking under the microscope with. Let me see what else I can show you really quick. We have the observations page. So they will draw what they saw. It will be the specimen, the date, and the magnification. So how far in you zoomed to view the image. Here's another one where they will have to guess what they are. There is one for sand under the microscope, which will be actually really cool. Again, another QR code. And let's see what else we got. There's a scavenger hunt, apparently. So that will be fun as well. There is a wind-up project, so towards the end, they get to do a final project. There are some basic coloring pages in the back. So if you have younger kids, maybe too, this can, you can print a few extra, keep them busy while you do this with the older kids. And then, of course, like I said, the answer key I have right there. I will be taking the answer key out, obviously, of the book and putting it into my own binder. But for right now, until we get started, just trying to keep everything together, keep my life together. So this is what we're going to be working on. And again, I'm excited to get started on it. She has a couple more units that I will be trying out. I think this will work out perfect, especially for summer coming up. It kind of keeps us engaged in school, but keeping it very hands-on and fun. And like I said, I'm even looking forward to doing this with them. I'll be learning a lot myself. So I will definitely give you guys an update review when we finish the unit to let you know more in depth on how everything turned out. And if we still liked it and whatnot. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and I will catch you on the next video.